Alright, welcome to another edition of True Health Matters. My name is Drew Tanya, fitness expert. This is Rick Koa. He's new...
a nutritionist. What do you call those guys? They work with food? So that's me.
Alright, what are we talking what are we talking about today?
Okay, well I wanted to ask you about your last radio show. I heard some neat stuff about it. You were talking about a whole bunch of controversial stuff, which is what I love. You were talking about GMOs.
That's right.
And drugs. Prescription drugs.
We threw some prescription drugs in there too, yeah.
Okay, so can you tell me about this?
Well, when it comes down to it, like GMOs, like they were invented, is that a word? Is that how you would say that? Produced?
Yeah. Invented, I think so. Yeah.
Invented in 1996. So we don't know, we don't have long-term effects. You know, one of the sides say there is you know, increased allergies that affect your health, and in the animals also. And the other side says there's no clear evidence. And of course it's controversial, like we're talking about.
Oh yeah.
But
definitely, this is a huge debate right now in the world.
yeah, but what I'm saying is, since 1996, how can they tell if it's long-term effects? Like, who knows? I mean, who knows? Like, maybe there is, maybe there isn't. But in that shorter time, you know. So I personally believe they treat us like guinea pigs. Like they're gonna go ahead and throw this at us, and put it in our foods and they don't know, and in 10 years or 20 years, then they're gonna know. So what happens if it's true? What happens if those are harmful to us? Like, what do we get? I'm sorry your life is ruined. I'm sorry you have allergies. I'm sorry that you have an internal organ problems. You know?
Yeah, you know, I don't know. To me, I don't know either side. Like, I've heard lots from both sides and stuff, but you know, just looking at the way, like we said in a previous episode, we talked about this before. To me, like, it has the biggest impact on agriculture and the environment, because everybody's growing GMO crops now. You look at North America, it's just covered with corn, soybeans, and canola. And those are the three biggest GMO crops in the world, basically. And they cover our landscape. That's all you see out there. Is like in this country, in Alberta, it's all yellow because of canola, right? So, you know, and it's all GMO, but because it's a little bit easier to grow, and there's a huge demand out there for it, everybody's growing it.
It's in everything. Go ahead and check out your packages.
Yeah,
it's in it's in everything right now.
But they don't label it yet, do they?
They won't label GMOs,
right? Yeah.
Because 80% of people said, you know, a poll that they surveyed said they wouldn't eat it if it was labeled GMOs.
Yeah.
So of course they won't label it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if you go ahead and do your research, like we know that the ingredients you just listed, those are, if you know what to look for, you'll be able to tell in the packages that those are GMOs. Like canola, 80–90% of soybeans is GMOs.
Yeah.
Canola, vegetable oil. Corns and everything.
Yeah.
So that's how you know. Like, I don't look for GMO packaging.
So if you're trying to eat GMO free, you're going to be hard pressed to eat any food in the grocery store.
It's just tough. Like right now, I'm having embarked on a GMO free diet lifestyle right now.
Yeah.
Because I've done some research and I don't really approve of it. So me personally, I want to see what it's like not to eat any of that stuff at all. So what I was saying about, you know, prescription drugs.
Okay. Yeah.
You know, everyone has their own perception. My own personal one is that lots of times if they don't know conventional medicine, if they don't know what it is, they give you a drug, they prescribe a drug that they think it might be, they think could help your health, but they don't really know. But with those prescription drugs come side effects, and to me, a lot of times those side effects outweigh whatever your symptom is. So that's why I kind of compared the two. Like GMOs, I don't think they really know, and a lot of times with conventional medicine, I don't think they really know either. So they're just kind of guessing with our health, and hopefully you get better. I don't know.
Yeah, well, on the drug side of things, holy smokes, yeah, it's ridiculous. And like seeing clients every day, and talking to them about what kind of medications they're on. Everybody seems to be on medications, and they have a huge effect on digestion. That's the biggest side effect that I see is as a nutritionist is people with bad digestion, and the one thing that they all have in common is they take very similar drugs. So yeah, that can be a big problem, because when you're screwing with digestion, you're screwing with your body's health. If you're not properly breaking down and absorbing your food, you're in a world of hurt.
And that's what it's about. Like, that's why at this point I kind of want to avoid GMOs and see if that changes my my health.
Yeah.
To like digestion, to allergies, to anything, to see if there's a difference.
Yeah, it's a good idea. Nice.
So anyways, yeah, let me throw in a quick plug here for the radio show.
Okay.
So that stuff, we do all kinds of different stuff. We had a famous author, Dan Millman, was on the Exploring Mind and Body, and that was pretty exciting for me. He's one of my favorite authors. And we had controversial stuff. I talk about all kinds of stuff. So
yeah, check it out. It's pretty good.
96.5 CKFM. There's a link. You can watch it online or listen to it online.
Yeah.
And Sunday evenings at 8 p.m. we have some sponsors that the show wouldn't be possible without. Of course, we have Health Street on there. We have the CLC Fitness Center. We have Shoppers Drug Mart, and we have GDK Grand Sand and Gravel. So without those sponsors, we couldn't do the show. We couldn't talk about things like this. So.
Yeah, we actually have a new sponsor for True Health Matters show too.
Right?
Flora Health. So they have some awesome natural health products and a lot of herbs and stuff like that, and they're a sponsor of our show now too. So,
we'll talk about more about their products and other shows.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Thanks for watching.
Okay, thanks.